PWC, welcome back, and I have a new 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 PWC, welcome back. Can you hear me now? I think the music and the audio has just gone wild, so bear with us 1 second. Huh? You can hear me? Echo attack.
Hello?
Okay. As long as you can hear me, that is all that matters. And can you hear Zech? Yeah.
I'm good.
Okay, we're good.
Sorted?
I think we just had a bit of a... Okay. Okay. Right. I think we're good.
What a great start.
Yeah. Welcome.
What a fantastic
start. Thank
start.
you for being here. Zech with a bang. Jeff, the ref, welcome in. Thank you so much. Okay, brilliant. Perfect. Sorry, guys. We had a little bit of an audio issue there. So, we are back with the PWCC weekly auction. Thank you so much, guys. It is Super Bowl Sunday, so I know that some of you might be preoccupied tonight. So, if you aren't watching this back live, thank you so much. And by the way, every time I see that emoji now, I think you're in the chat. Because it looks...
Oh, yeah, because it's like my
profile
profile
picture.
Yeah.
So we have got the Zetro emoji in the chat with us tonight. So we have got Anton from Nottingham in England tonight watching. Guys, let us know in the live chat where you're watching from tonight. We have got...
close to me.
That is close, yeah.
That is
well...
Not to link my location, but...
Not to give it away. So... It is the weekly auction tonight, guys. I think I'm losing my voice from the show.
My throat is killing, honestly.
I was literally thinking that.
That's what happens when you're a vlogger.
We've been chatting all weekend. Welcoming, guys. We've got Rhett using the Zetro emoji. Thank you so much, guys. We have got Josh from California watching tonight. Welcome in, Josh. Thank you for joining. So, I think we're just going to get straight into it because there is a lot to get into tonight. We have got, oh my God, Germany in the chat. Right, hold on, guys. Let me go to the PWCC stream and just make sure that the sound is okay. Bear with me 1 second. Are we all okay? Everyone just give me a thumbs up once we're... Yeah, okay, brilliant. Cool. Right, audio's good. So thank you, guys. Sorry about the start there. It was a little bit chaotic. But, so, big... Oh, my goodness, we've got Sam in the chat. The famous Pokey-Zech.
Live from the hotel.
Yeah, live from the hotel, around the corner, literally.
Literally around the corner.
We got Dan from Newcastle. We got some late night UK gang in the chat tonight as well. 2:30 a.m. here in the UK. So, guys, big stream tonight. And as you can see in front of me, we have got the PWCC screen up and running. So, as always, it looks the same. If you're new here, we will chat through it. Oh, we got Chloe in the chat.
Chloe, the postie stealer.
He's not bitter at all. He's not bitter at all. He's...
To be fair, she helped out with my vlog today, so I can't complain.
Yeah, you can sort of level it out. Chloe, just when you post a picture of that card, tag him.
Yeah, don't do that. Please.
He won't be upset about it. Yeah, so there is some big cards tonight up, as always. And the biggest card we have up today, we have got a Giovanni Scheme from the Team Rocket case. And it is actually a dual sketch. I think we'll just go straight in with it. We'll open it up. My voice is literally...
Double head sketch.
As soon as you said your throat is like...
Yeah. It's like...
That's me and you both. Right, so here we have the Giovanni Scheme, and this is from the Team Rocket case. So this isn't actually a vintage card. This is from 2017. So like with some of the ponchos that we see, they're not actually like... that old, and they
2017 and it's fetching like what, five figures,
big pricing, and it's currently at 11,500. But with this one we have a Giovanni sketch and a Persian sketch.
That's sick.
And it got an auto 10, so the autograph itself has been given the best grade, and the card itself has been given a 10 as well. Sounds cheap. Get bidding, Sam.
Yeah.
So it is a big card, and it's pretty cool as well because we've got the silver and the gold on the sketch. So something we don't see too often. Maybe something like this we might see on the premiere a little bit more. But we'll keep an eye on that and see where it goes. So we'll just go back to the
2017. How old is that? 7 years.
Where are we? 2020.
I'm 14 years older than that card. I'm not worth that. Why is that? It's 27.
Why is it so expensive?
I don't know. Fair play. The signature does look sick though.
Oh, look who we got in the chat.
Who's that? Oh, Dean.
Dean is
He stayed up at this time
to watch you. Yeah, literally.
When he could just be here himself and save me the trouble. But
oh my goodness. You are broke, Chloe. You can't afford these cards. Mustard? I mean, you must know me personally.
Fair play.
Yeah,
I think he's mistaken in you with me, to be honest.
We're in the same boat here.
Yeah.
We have got a Japanese base set Zard. I actually did a reel on some of the cards today. This was
That's cool.
included. This is pretty iconic. 3,500 currently. We have also got one of the poncho boxes as well. We've actually had a few of these up, as well as the Heart Gold Soul Silver boxes, which I don't think they're on the first page, but we'll get to it. So there's a few repeat items up at the moment as well. We got the butler with us. I always get really off put by like him walking in
Even though you're on camera like
with the
24/7.
camera filming us in the corner. Yeah, chilling. We have got the Luigi fill art. Huh? You can come in.
Come in. Join
Come
the
on,
fun,
come on.
man. Get involved.
Wave to the chat. Here he
Say
is.
hello.
We're
There he is. Oh, you can't see his face.
filming.
We are filming for the vlog.
We are... Yeah, I don't know what I was going to say.
So the last few weeks we've actually had the full art Mario, but this time I think we've only got the Luigi. I don't even think we have the half arts of these currently, but the Luigi is currently at 2,600.
What grade? 10.
In a 10 as well. Yeah, I think there might be a few of these that maybe haven't been paid from previous weeks because they've been popping back up basically. But yeah, that's one of them.
Just want to know, you voicing over this, or you actually want me to get like?
Sorry,
What's
Butler's just checking with Zetch what he wants to do.
This is my little
Hope good boy Frank is having a good evening. Frank was literally just in here as we got started. I don't.
Yeah, he was licking my mush.
Oh,
Should I be admitting that on YouTube or?
I mean, it's fine. He'll be
dunno.
in a minute. He'll
I
jump off
wasn't
on
kissing
you.
the dog.
I'm at the level of tiredness where I don't know if I'm going to wake up tomorrow. Honestly, Dean,
I can relate.
same. Yeah. How
Oh.
much sleep have you had this weekend?
What's 2.5 times 2? 5 hours.
It's minimal. It's minimal.
Yeah.
Basically.
Not ideal.
We got Ricardo in. Welcome in. I just opened Powder and Fates and got 5 baby shinies. So we had multiple people open Powder and Fates at the show. We had the Mew pulled. We had the Zard pulled. We had some... Who else?
Don't ask
God
me.
of War? No. God of War.
Did someone get the Mew?
Charizard, Mew. Literally Mew. Second pack on the first day.
Yeah.
And we had one of the big baby shinies. I don't think it was the Pikachu, but something big was pulled as well. We got into bed at the hotel and we set 7 till... Chloe, I think she's more prepared than
She's
we
like
are.
pre-gaming
Yeah.
for the.
She's ready to go. So we have a black label Zard up tonight, and this is a bit controversial because last week the Shiny Treasure EX Zard was up in a 10.
What that was like crazy, wasn't
Black
it?
label, and it went for 4,800. I
That-
think.
That's wild.
Pop 11.
Do we
as
know?
well.
Do we know if they paid, or is that
We
like?
don't know. So if it popped up tonight,
Then yeah.
probably not. But I don't think it's here. So, but it's not even like pop 1 of 1. It's pop 11 in a black label.
When did that come out? Is that this
December.
2023?
Yeah.
Oh, so literally like 4 months ago.
Literally, yeah.
It's like $1,000 a month. Fair.
So, and there was a Beckett. Butler, was there a Beckett 10 up or was there a PSA 10? But it was like a $4.5 difference. Oh, it was a PSA 10, yeah. It was a big difference between them. But there's some cool things up tonight. There's actually like groups of PSA cards, which we don't see too often. Pokey Hex, welcome in. I absolutely went nuts on the eBay. I just started working on PSA 10. Oh, Pokey Hex is absolutely picking up. Are you getting anything today?
Am I can't multitask. I can't multitask that well.
You can't
Honestly,
focus on the auction and actually pick up
this stream,
items.
I think Butler introduced me to PWCC.
Yes.
I've genuinely, I mean, you see, I've been in your chat like every night for the past like month. I've been spending too much money.
Yeah, but you've got some good stuff, to be fair.
I've got some good stuff. Yeah, I'm like a little fiend for PWCC at the moment. So this is actually saving me money, to be honest.
So just with Pokemon, there's 102 pages tonight. So
That's
like,
wild.
there is things where if you go middle ground, you can actually pick up some really,
That's
really
where I
good
pick up the gems.
Yeah, you get the good stuff there.
Mhm.
So you've been doing well so far. Any Sandshrew cards, honestly, there'll probably be quite a few. There will probably be like quite a few. So I will go through how to filter down, as I always do, with regards to how to search for things. But There is over 2,400 Pokemon items tonight. So that's just Pokemon. There's sports, there's other things which we'll get into later, but there's a lot of items. This is one thing I wanted to cover. So the last, I think it's 4 weeks now, we've had this collection box come up. This is a box that I actually picked up middle of last year, maybe. Picked up a whole case of these. And the first week this was up, I think it went for like, I don't know, $800-900, which is like crazy. And then last week, Butler, was it like 600 on the Heart Gold box last week? 650. So it's kind of corrected itself. So we'll see where it goes tonight. But I think I'm going to keep this one open.
Wait, how many times has that been on?
So last week before, and the week before that. So this will be the 4th week.
So you reckon people just aren't?
I think someone got a case, and I think they've relisted the same thing again and again, basically.
Okay. Wait, how many are in a case? There's another
8 or 10, I think. But there's another.
Oh, there's a lot.
So it's kind of like a little bit risky putting up loads of them, basically. But
yeah.
Right, let's go page 4. And if you just joined, guys, welcome in. Hit that like button, all that good stuff. And also, I understand it is Super Bowl Sunday today, and we were meant to watch that. And
yeah,
I was meant to have my jumper on. I know. I got my
vlog spoilers.
I know. It's fine. People will see it in the vlog. It's all good. So there's quite a lot of cards up tonight that I think we might have seen a few from the other week, but I think someone has like a pristine 10 collection going, because we've got
CGCs.
Yeah, CGC. Yeah, we've got this. There was the Sylveon and Gardevoir, I think, because that was in my reel today as well. But what we've noticed the last couple of weeks is there's a few people where they've had like Diamond and Pearl PSA 10s, but they've had all of them. So every holo in a PSA 10, so like low pop, but like here. CGC 10 on some really like big Japanese for last. Love the Espeon.
That I love that and the Umbreon,
yeah.
Those
and you
so
picked
good.
up some nice Espeons today as well.
I did.
Yeah?
Well, I say one. I picked up one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and
it was
the other one.
What is it in Japanese? Neo 4. What is that?
Neo Destiny.
Neo Destiny.
English equivalent. Yeah.
Sick card. I think a lot of the old. Was it you that said a lot of the old Espeons look?
Yeah.
Sick.
I think Espeon EX.
It's just so majestical.
Yeah. Is that
very cool? Majestical.
Majestic is majestical.
I don't know. It's all right.
Just adding cool on the end. Yeah,
it's
good. Pokemon Shed, welcome in. How are we doing? Yeah, the EXs are amazing.
Good.
But there's a lot of like pristines and some really, really nice Japanese cards.
You think someone's just selling the whole pristine collection?
I think someone has a collection of them and they've put them forward. But
yeah, because I think we've seen like people just selling a bunch of like, for example, like graded fossil. They've got like all the hollow stuff like that.
They just send the whole. And there was today we saw Tops. See, this is Sparkle, and we saw Tops Techno today at the show.
Yeah.
But I think someone has sent in a Top Sparkle set, and these are like the stragglers that are left over from it, because
the stragglers, the runt of the litter.
Because I think not last week, maybe the week before, there was loads, and it's very unusual.
My heart.
You want this?
It's
card.
Giving me flashbacks.
Is that a PSA?
Is that an?
Oh no, PSA 8.
I was bidding on. I was bidding on a 2.
Yeah.
I was bidding on a 7.
Right.
I think the 2 ended up going for. I think I saw the 2 weeks in a row, so maybe it didn't get paid for. But I think.
Yeah, maybe.
What did that go for? Was it like 70, 80? So I can't remember. Obviously, it wouldn't have been
like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the 7 I was bidding on up to like 140ish, and then
it was gone.
Yeah.
Well, there's an 8 tonight.
I don't think that's in my budget, to be honest. One day.
It's a great card. It is a great card. I really like this Gengar as well, and I think that's a 10. That is a 10. Neo 4. Very nice.
Would that be like easier to grade because there's less hollow, or
not necessarily? But Japanese is always a little bit. You've got a better chance.
Oh yeah.
Basically.
Quality control.
Yeah. I mean, you could pick up a raw.
Yeah.
That could be an option. I mean, I did, and I got a 10. I got very lucky.
Yeah. Wait,
lucky.
Where did you get yours from?
I bought it. I bought loads of master sets, and that was just one of the cards that was.
What, the
like
Koro master set?
No.
It was just thrown in there.
Yeah,
just
that
a little.
was just a bonus. Yeah.
Chuck it
but
in.
I have a sealed Koro Mew.
Yeah.
In the envelope.
I can't afford that.
That might be a 10 in there if you want to go for it. But yeah, I think someone has an Evolution or some sort of EX. Yeah.
Must be.
Yeah. We've also got loads of the Van Gogh Pikachus popping up as well. We've got 1, 2, 4 10s currently. But we're starting to see those like not flood the market, but there's a lot of them popping in.
Trickling. I saw quite a few at London Card Show.
Yeah, there was a few. We actually had one in a 9.
Yeah.
But they're starting to sort of, well, I think when we were doing these streams, we were just coming to an end last year is when they first got released, and we said, oh, we'll see them popping up, and then we're seeing them every week now. But tonight we have 3 celebrations UPC, which is pretty unusual to see 3 of them. We've had a lot of seal product recently. Who is winning the Super Bowl? Zech?
Tigers. Go Tigers.
I mean,
no, is that not? No.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like if I just like mash a couple of words together, that might be a team. Like I don't know.
Give us
the crocodilian rabbits. I don't know.
the Chiefs, guys. The Chiefs. I hope they
Go
win.
Chiefs.
There's another 8 there as well, by the way. 210 currently.
Yeah. What was the other one? Was that probably similar price?
230 or 240. I think so close. But yeah, there's definitely a big pristine collection up tonight.
Is that CP? Oh, CP6. That Charizard.
That one there. Yeah. See, and I pulled a CP6 Zard for someone that had Hollow Bleed as well. So let's have a little look on this one and just see.
On stream.
On stream, and they graded it, and it hit a 10. I don't think that has Hollow Bleed because no. But I mean.
Would it say? Would they say on the label?
No, but you can normally tell just by looking close up because you get like the little bubble effect all over the card, basically.
Yeah.
We got Aaron in. Minus 16. Is that the score for the Super Bowl?
So what is it?
We haven't been watching.
Chiefs versus San Fran. Is that what it is?
No, it's the Las Vegas Raiders.
So where's San Fran coming from? SF.
Close.
Chiefs versus
but
San
not
Fran.
Quite. Okay. Oh my goodness, we should not be NFL commentators. Put it that way.
We're not ambassadors.
We're not. We're really, really not. Is that a
Is it a
tiger emoji that he's made, or is that one that's
he's there on like his little iPad
I
drawing
feel
out.
like
They're gonna love
it.
this.
Yeah, literally. So can you see? I feel like someone has sent in a whole pristine. Like,
although that's
collection.
not. It's obviously not just evolutions then.
No, it's a little bit of everything because it's Japanese and English as well. And guys, just a reminder, if you have just jumped in, please hit the like button on the way in. Appreciate you all joining today. I'll wait a few more weeks, months, and buy the Pikachu for less. That's my plan. Oh, do you mean Powder and Fates, Mike?
The Van Gogh.
Oh, the Van Gogh. Oh, I see. Yeah, a few people today were saying that they wanted to like wait in case like more started hitting the market. But I mean, it's hard to tell. Things can go up and down. One for Dean right there. Charmander. Blue
Does he like Charmander?
Well, he likes Charizard. So
does he? He's never mentioned it.
Yeah, maybe once or twice, I think.
A couple of times.
Yeah, is he even in the chat? Has he just jumped in to say hi and then he's left?
He just ditched.
Yeah.
He's gone.
He was like,
I saw. Oh, that. Wait, can you go up? Sorry, that Blastoise.
Yeah.
Wait, can you not just like middle mouse click the?
I'm a boomer.
If you go back to the thing and then you just hover over it, middle mouse button.
Life is
a little bit easier. There you go. But that, honestly, those like the Charizard, for example.
Yeah.
Mate, I don't know. I mean, I don't know how different they look with the Japanese and the English.
So Japanese definitely looks better. So on the actual holo of the card itself, right, the scans look awful.
Yeah.
But on the card itself, they like glitter in Japanese.
I can see like the sort of on like the edges, the little speckles.
It's hard to explain, but the actual holo of like the Pokemon itself glitters, whereas English it never looks quite as good. So
that's cool.
Is that something you would pick up?
If money wasn't an object, yeah.
You'd go.
I don't know. I just love those. I don't know if I have like I don't know if I have a preference between like the Japanese and the English, but I think they both look sick.
The Zard looks really good though.
The Zard's crazy.
10 out of 10. Oh yeah, San Francisco 49 as
well. Go up a little bit. Oh, that's a 7.
A 7. We're working our way down in numbers here as well.
Keep what's the opposite of climbing?
Falling.
Keep falling.
Just going down.
Yeah.
Just going down.
Keep going downhill.
Okay. Right, let's keep going. Oh, okay.
Oh.
We're starting to see shiny
middle mouse button.
I just can't.
You'll have to get used to
just
it.
can't do it. So someone pulled this yesterday morning at our stand at the show. One thing I would say, there looks. I mean, I don't know if it's the scan or if it's the slab, but
all the like dust
speck or something on there. Can you see?
Yeah.
There's something going on. But yeah, we pulled this in English at the stand. Love the polywag. It's so cute. I think that's the slab. I don't think that's the card.
Do you think like when they're taking these pictures, they have to have them in some sort of like confined, dust-free zone?
Yeah, but I have, when we've graded with CGC before.
Yeah.
What's that done there? The card, sometimes the little holders they put them in, it's like a little paper residue and it just sticks to the actual slab itself. So I think that's what that is. It's not on the card, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, someone actually pulled that in English at Collector's Card House yesterday morning.
Ad.
So hashtag ad. Yeah, can you see there's like loads of pristines.
Wait, I've just realised, is it all Japanese we're seeing as well? Was there English?
No, I thought there was English, but now
I feel like
there's
it's
a lot
mainly
of
just been sort of Japanese, like old school full arts. Not old school, but
so
older.
What page are we on now? I think we're on page 12. So
10%
maybe
of
you're
the way
right.
there.
I think it might be Japanese actually. We'll have a little look at page 1 in a moment. Just see. Okay, right. Let's go back to 1. See where our big items are, and then we'll have a little look at our other tabs. So
base set Zard. I bought that today. Not quite
not
a 10.
10 condition though.
Not a 10.
But
maybe a 1. It's 1.
2, 3. Is it creased?
I don't know. Maybe.
If it's not creased.
But don't ones get a premium? Or am I just making that up? I'm just living in dreamland.
I think you're praying. But
Please say ones
not
get a
bad.
premium. Yeah, that's cool though.
Ones get a premium.
Has that not gone back down? I'm sure that was at 11,500.
Click on it. Is it just not like
Maybe it's because we've
fucking
just got
turn
back
back time?
8,000.
Yeah, that's.
Has that not dropped?
Yeah, what was it? Like 11.
I thought that was 11,500. That's happened before though when we've done streams. That something, I don't know whether a bid has been retracted, but I didn't even think that was possible. Chloe loves ones.
Yeah.
There we go.
Great. So if I
grade it, sell it to
not
Chloe.
not a posty one. Wait, what was that? Was it a 10?
That was a 9.
Oh.
That was a 9. Talking of that, shall we go into the other side of things?
Let's dig
we
in.
We want to do non-sports and we want to get rid of the Pokemon.
I never look at this, by the way.
Okay.
I literally, so here's my night. Gets to 2 a.m. I'm like, let's go. Whack on a Poke Chloe stream. I'm literally just watching you and the butler just look at all these cards.
Having a chat.
And I'm sat there scrolling for like just hours on end. But I literally never look at. Well, the only time I see this kind of stuff is on your
Is when we
stream.
do it, okay.
Yeah, so
this
it's
week, I hate to
interesting.
break it to you, I don't think there's any posty because he was one of the top items last time. And
Oh yeah.
currently,
Oh wait, these are the highest.
yeah,
What are they?
$480. I couldn't tell you.
Who is that?
We got some Fortnite cards up today. Which
we like Fortnite. Well, I say we. I like Fortnite.
You
Me and Butler like Fortnite.
Yeah, maybe you guys. This is your segment. This is not my area of expertise at all.
Not my forte.
I mean-
Wait, did that say Cars 3? No, it said SGC 3.
We have a big
It's-
Cars fan
it's a
with
wrap.
us tonight. It's fine.
Oh.
So this tab can be a little bit hit and miss, and for me personally, this is miss. But if you see something
Yeah.
that you think is like that, so what are we looking at here?
We are looking at go off the picture. We are looking at a 2019 Panini Fortnite Italian Crystal Charizard. No, that's not say Charizard. That's not Charizard. Crystal Shard Lux 300 SGC 9 min. And essentially, what this card is, it's sort of just a portrait of Fortnite in a nutshell and just the greatness of the game.
Right, and it's worth all that money.
Apparently so.
Fortnite salesman here.
Someone's paying that.
Wait, it's Italian. Chloe noticed it's Italian. You missed the Italy part.
I said it. Did I not say? I don't know what I said, to be honest.
We'll move past.
It's late. I'm tired.
It's a Crystal Charizard.
Was that the Queen? Go up. It is. It is.
Lizzie.
What is
Queen
it, a stamp?
Lizzie. No, these are they're like trading cards of some sort.
It's a bit of a freaky picture, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's old though. That's 1937.
Does that mean that was literally from 19?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Which is like some of the old sports cards are from.
Is
that
it a
time
9?
as well? That is a PSA 9.
To think that is from like what? That's like 90 years ago almost. 87.
Close, yeah.
87 years ago,
Pretty
and that's
much.
that's that condition. That's crazy.
So there's no Pop Century today. There's no Post Malone,
There is some science stuff.
but there is some size stuff. Just
Who's-
not stuff we're interested
Whose
in.
signatures? Not sure.
Couldn't
but
tell you. Okay. There is a lot of Fortnite tonight, and
There's
there's not
Luigi.
actually normally that much Fortnite.
yeah,
so
I was gonna
maybe
say I've never
someone has sent
seen
in a collection, possibly.
someone sent in CGC 10s and Fortnite Italians.
Yeah,
Apparently,
we missed that.
crystal
part there.
crystal Italian Charizards.
There's a little bit of Disney in here as well.
Elvis.
Yeah, it's these styles sort of like.
Yeah. So what are they? Are they just
They're not
some
stickers. I don't really know what they are. It doesn't really say, but they're like a form of like
trading
of
card,
some-
but just
like,
like
yeah,
really?
They're just old, basically.
Oh, okay.
What is that?
That's Guff.
Who's Guff?
Movie Mouse. Yeah, that's Guff.
Fortnite?
No clue. I've never. I think I've got that skin. I've never used it. I'm sort of more
See,
of
I'm
like a
so out of
sparkle
touch with-
specialist user myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know exactly what that means.
Yeah.
Butler's laughing.
You would
like,
like sparkle specialist.
Is it bougie?
Yeah.
Okay,
actually
we like
is.
bougie. Right. I'm not gonna lie. The non-sports tab today has been
It's not ideal.
no
It's
Pop
not
Century.
Hitting the spot.
No. So we're going to go to the collectible card games tab, which will have like One Piece, Dragon Ball.
Okay.
But I just need to undo non-sports. I love the Wonder Skin. Do you know what that is?
Yeah. Imagine. Oh, it's literally like Wonder Woman. Wonder
Ooh,
Woman,
okay,
but full red, and ginger instead of black hair, and just honestly an amazing character. Really, I just love her.
I'm here for it. I love it.
Yeah. Oh, Elsa.
So I don't know. He must be. We have we have an Elsa here from Lorcana in a PSA 10, and this is the Elsa Enchanted. And I actually graded this for a friend of mine who pulled it, and they hit a 10 as well. So this is a pretty big card, and it looks
sick.
like
Was that
it's
Zach?
yes,
Cool card.
loves Lorcana, and it still looks like it's holding a hefty price.
That is crazy.
$1,250.
Are these the top cards?
Yeah. So
Is that Manga Loopy? What's his name? Luffy?
One Piece? Yeah.
Luffy, not Loopy. Who's Loopy?
Don't know.
I'm Loopy. I'm going. I'm
It's
losing
3
it.
a.m. We're all loopy. So that is in a pristine CGC 10. That's pop 1 of 5.
Is that the
Uh,
manga card, or is that?
See, One Piece I'm
Bit of
not
mass
too
bun.
sure. Because there's been some like trophy cards as well. But I
Oh,
have
yeah.
a feeling that might be the...
Where's Nicole? She
yeah,
said
where's Nicole, our
she was
expert?
at London Card Show. I hope she's watching this back, because she was at London Card Show. She was like, "Oh, I'm gonna stay up," and she would be able to
She's
inform
not
us on
here.
all of this.
She's not here.
Yeah,
But that's a hefty price, 3,400. And
that's
it's
a lot.
unusual we see such big prices on this tab as well. I mean, occasionally $1,000-$2,000, but I mean,
Yeah.
there's some big cars there. And there's another big. What is that? Is that Enchanted?
Mickey Mouse
No, that's not
Clubhouse.
Enchanted. So Lorcana, I haven't opened the second set, Rise of the Floodborn, but I have opened the first set. Haven't pulled the Elsa, but I did pull one of the Mickey Enchanted. So.
What are the prices like from the first set compared to second? Is there much of a difference?
I think the first set is definitely healthier than the second set. So you've got
Healthier.
like an Alice in Wonderland Enchanted in
Oh,
the
yeah.
second set. But this Elsa seems to be like holding like top of the range basically.
I think someone got that signed.
Oh, there was a Lorcana artist
Yeah.
at the show. Yeah,
Yeah,
there was
I
a
think
Lorcana artist at the show.
Someone got that signed. They drew like an Olaf,
Yeah,
like a head sketch. That's cool.
that was at the show this weekend as well. We have got Windra in the chat today. Welcome in.
Windra, hello.
Hello, my new co-host.
Why am I? Here she is.
Here. Get the muscles out.
Go Tigers.
Oh, we got some,
Chair.
we got some Metazoo. Now Metazoo,
Metazech.
yeah, I mean
That's my new name.
Metazech was alive for about 2 weeks.
Meta. So
before
yeah.
Metazoo
So
died.
yeah. Oh, sad times. So we were at, what was it, Germany?
Yeah,
Yeah, and we had a couple of booster boxes.
yeah,
Opening MetaZoo.
yeah.
Wow, this is sick. Opening it, blah 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 blah, and MetaZech was born. So I went from PokeZech to MetaZech, And then
A week and a half later.
rest in peace.
MetaZoo have confirmed they're no longer, basically. And it's interesting because I've seen more people on my stories recently trying to sell MetaZoo cards than ever before, literally. And I don't know if they're hoping that because it's now no longer that they might fetch better prices.
I was thinking that.
But I feel like I don't know if it's too early.
I was just
going
to say,
crazy
like,
with it, thinking,
yeah.
oh, you like buy it now, and they're pumping it. But Mothman, I know, is like a big character.
He's
card
like, is
in
he
the
like
set.
a blue eyes white dragon?
Yeah.
Red eyes mothy.
Mothy.
My brother.
Red eyes moth dragon. But yeah, so I don't really know what's going to happen with any MetaZoo slabs or cards, but we got one up on auction, and there has been a few recently, to be fair, so it's not like it's just because of this. We have got a lot of Lorcana up today as well. We have got the Stitch.
Yeah.
Is that an enchanted? I don't really know with Lorcana. I'm not as familiar.
Can't Dean do a Stitch impression?
Dean can do the best.
Yoshi?
Yeah, and he can do something else that's really, really good. Dean is very good at just like any impression.
He is sensational. Honestly, he can do a good impression. What was it?
He literally joined, by the way, and he left.
Yeah, he joined
He was
and
like,
said how
bye.
tired he is, and then he was like, "Right, I'm gone."
There is a graded MetaZoo pack as well.
Yeah, a pack.
And that is the Mothman artwork. So again, I don't know whether it's
Red
people like
eyes.
trying to like, yeah, Red Eyes Mothman, trying to like cash in on the fact that I just don't know if people are going to pay for it. Like,
Thing is, do people think it's going to drop even more? So they're trying to get it gone.
To be fair, MetaZoo had a pretty decent following behind it, so there might be people that eventually want to like jump in on it, but they probably have a lot of this stuff like the booster packs, and that it's not old enough to be like super vintage. Small, short pump, then steep down. If I had to guess, it'll be interesting to see where it goes. Really.
Can you do Mr. Bean?
Dean
Wait, how does Mr. Bean sound? Is he like when he says Teddy?
I can't.
Isn't he like Teddy? No,
I
it's like that. He's like.
I can't do any form of impression, but Dean is.
I bet
like
you can.
10 out of 10. I can't. The only thing I can do is a damn Daniel. Damn Daniel.
So just like a person speaking.
Yeah, but no, it's like you weren't around for Vine.
Yeah, I was.
Listen. Oh, here we go.
So, all right. So these two fingers are me, right?
Yeah.
School's here, home's here.
Yeah.
Boom, 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 boom. After school, into my room. Vine compilation. Try not to laugh. Those used to hit the spot. That was me all evening.
Long live Vine. TikTok
honestly
is great, but Vine was the original. Vine
top
was
tier.
Wild. Buddy, hey Chloe, new guy watching the Super Bowl. It's a close game. This is Zetch, Pokey Zetch.
Hello.
Welcome in. You might be here more often, actually.
Maybe.
This is your
if that room gets sorted.
Yeah. There'll be don't worry, it'll be sorted for you. I need a co-host. Zetch wasn't alive at base set.
No. No, I was
That's
not.
Chloe throwing dicks there.
Yeah, well, you weren't.
Pause and the panic.
You weren't alive for the release of Posty, so maybe she might have been. I don't know how Posty is.
She was here and she got the card as well. Okay, so the other TCG sort of area is actually doing pretty well today. Some pretty big prices as well. A lot of One Piece as well. I'm not a One Piece expert. I know that you don't.
What are you trying to say?
Really open.
You say I don't know my loopies.
Loopies?
Yeah, no idea.
Loopies, yeah. No.
It'd be good if Dean was here to talk about Dragon Ball, but he's not.
True, but Dragon Ball's actually been less and less present.
Yeah, I was going to say, I haven't
recently.
seen, there's not been loads
so
here,
I
to be
wonder
fair.
if Dragon Ball it'd be nice if he was in the chat to be like, oh, by the way.
Oh, by the way, this is actually popping right now in the industry.
Yeah.
But no,
he said hi and then he said bye. He didn't even say bye, he just left.
Yeah, literally.
The Loopies, the Loopies people.
Good old Manga Loopy.
Any
Minecraft cards? No?
No. But there has been Minecraft cards before.
I was going to say, have you ever seen Minecraft cards?
Yeah, on
cards?
the where is it?
What we were on before with the Queen.
They're not there today.
The Queen page.
Green tea, welcome in. In about
Hello,
2
Thomas.
minutes, we'll find out if Taylor is getting engaged.
Is that Taylor Swift?
Yeah.
Who's better, Taylor? No, I'm joking.
Don't even Don't even.
Don't even go there.
Don't even ask.
What was I going to say? Oh, yeah, you saw Minecraft cards. You didn't buy them for me.
No. But you bought me a Minecraft sign once, and I still have it for the door.
Door hanger?
Yeah.
I signed that.
Yeah, I still got it.
So that's what, like a few grand? Whack it on here.
Yeah.
Get someone to grade it.
Honestly, so Chloe has picked up like signed CDs, like I can't ever find that stuff on here.
Yeah, she bought like
She's
Modern
got like
Warfare.
she's got her own tab that like just
She's
doesn't
got
exist
some
for
like
the
she's
rest
got
of
mods.
us.
She's got
Yeah.
like modded PWCC.
Literally.
Yeah, I don't know.
Right, let's have a little look and see where Pokemon's going because extended bidding has now started.
Oh.
So
Oh, it's the
Giovanni is still at the
Giovanni's-
top, right?
he's back up.
Pokemon, here we go. Oh, Zetro, you better be in the Netherlands as well on Saturday. You're not going to be there. Where are you going to be?
Peterborough.
LA.
No,
Well-
wait. When are you going?
Oh, Friday. When do you go to LA?
I wish I knew. I don't have an ESTA. I don't have travel insurance. I don't think I have a big enough suitcase. But
He's going anyway. Unfortunately, it will just be me and Butler. But I've
And
got fans. And
Sam.
yeah.
I've got
Sam, you
fans
can't
in the
forget
Netherlands.
You have. You're popular. Weird tab for Chloe. Honestly, we should have a Chloe tab where it's like Fanatics Authentic, Jordan. We should have a Chloe tab as well. If he proposes at the Super Bowl, Giovanni's Pikachu, I kind of get it. It might be overkill.
Is she going out with like a football geezer? What?
Travis Kelce. He's playing in the Super Bowl.
Travis Scott. Oh, GG.
Close enough. Close enough. Right, okay. I'm glad I'm not the only crazy Brit who's still awake. How many... I feel like we have more Brits in the chat today than ever before.
Wait.
But I feel like it's a Super Bowl thing.
True, but also, isn't Linda like an hour ahead?
Yeah.
So it's literally like 4 a.m. for her.
So, Linda, have you gone to sleep yet? Or have you woken up very early? She says I am.
I am.
I need to know. What are we doing? Are we waking up early or are we just not going to sleep?
Linda, listen, have you seen that?
No.
Why'd you laugh then? so
I thought you were gonna
so
say
like
something funny.
I am. Listen. Linda,
Okay.
listen. So like the kid is like this is gonna be so dead explaining it.
No,
It's not gonna be
explain,
funny
explain.
whatsoever. Alright. Just fake laugh if it's bad.
Okay.
So there's this the camera angle is like the woman looking down at the kid
Yeah.
and the woman is just basically telling the kid off. She's like, no, you need to listen. And he's like, listen, Linda, Linda, listen, Linda, listen, Linda. And then he just keeps going on.
How old is he? Like 2 or 3?
Literally about 4. Yeah.
I love it. I'm going to look it up. Linda just woke up.
Oh,
That's an early riser.
that's
4 a.m.
a peculiar one. I'm not gonna lie. Wait, but does she?
That's
does
his
she?
bedtime.
That honestly, wait, does she do like a? Well, I'm asking you. Well, Linda, do you have like a night shift or like what?
What's the situation?
What's the sitch?
Giovanni's Pikachu said your impression was good.
Thank you.
Okay, so Giovanni, talking to Giovanni, the Giovanni's at 11.5. The Zard is at 3,600. We have a Shadowless Alakazam here at 3,100.
That Zard, by the way, what is that? I don't know anything about Japanese really. Do you know what that price is like in terms of?
So I can't remember the last time we had a PSA 10 Japanese-based Zard up.
Oh
if
wow.
I'm honest. So it will be interesting to see where that goes tonight. And I think
Mhm.
I'm going to do my middle click. There we go. I'm going to keep
Yay.
it open. Look at me, I'm going. And just a reminder, guys, anything that's green right here has had a bid. So it's going to go into the next bidding window. If it hasn't had a bid, it will end in 20 minutes and it will stay red like that. So you can kind of see clearly what's going into the next window, what isn't.
Listen.
Yeah.
If there's
Listen, Linda.
listen, so, I should say it again. So you said it's green.
Yeah.
If it's green, it
Yeah.
goes into extended bidding. So imagine if there's a cart. Huh? That was right.
We're currently in extended bidding.
Okay, yeah, but if it's green, it goes into the next window, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, so imagine if there was a card called T and it went into the next window, it would be green tea. It's tired, I'm late.
Do you want to try that one again? It's
I'm late.
tired.
I'm not late. Where am I late to?
Late
I'm
somewhere.
tired.
But yeah, no, I get what you mean. So these are all going in. So the first window is 30 minutes, 7 till 7:30 Pacific, and then it goes. I wanted to laugh, I didn't. Green tea, savage.
Cheers, mate.
7 till 7:30 Pacific, and then it will go 7:30 till 7:35, and it goes 5-minute bidding windows all the way up till 8 p.m. Pacific, and then it goes to minute windows.
I was going to say, does it go down to just keep getting shorter and shorter until, like, what happens if people literally just keep on bidding?
It stays.
Just
at a
keep
minute.
going.
Stays at a minute.
Oh, okay. It doesn't
After
go. It doesn't go
8,
shorter
no.
than that.
That's it. So it's a battle basically.
After what
at that
time?
Point. 8 p.m. PST. So
say
that is
after 8. Like the chocolate.
after 8.
There you go.
I've got a comedian with me, guys.
A lot of people, unless they're British, they probably won't
They
know
won't
after
know.
8s.
Yeah. How many people in the chat know what an after 8 is? We need a vote, I think.
If you know what an after 8 is, put in the chat. I know what after 8 is. Watch whatever you want.
Yeah.
But there you
Green
go.
tea has no clue.
Yeah, of course he doesn't.
He doesn't
Thomas
have a clue
doesn't
about
even
much.
know.
Nothing British, but green tea will teach you. Go on, what are you going to say?
This Giovanni, by the way, I was just
Okay.
going to say, is that
I think
what
have we
happened?
opened it? There it is.
What happened with that 8K price?
I don't
Did
know
that?
because it's now gone back up to 11,500. But that has happened before where we've been watching one of the top items and we've gone back to look at it and it's lost a few thousand and then gone back up again.
Right.
So it's a glitch or I don't know what's going on,
Okay.
but there's something. After 8 to Lush.
After 8 to Lush.
Lush. I couldn't get my words out there.
They're not.
Okay, we got some people loving after 8s in the chat.
I don't. I think they're grim.
I love after 8s. It's just had another bid, 12.5. Okay, right, let's
Oh,
have a
yeah.
little scroll.
Is
so
that box sealed? Obviously.
that is sealed,
yeah.
yeah. So this is the poncho box.
Cool.
2,600. We've actually had a couple of these recently. I think we had one last week. I think we had both Charizard versions.
Do you think that's maybe one that's been?
It's
Are
hard
they
to
are they
tell.
rare? Because I suppose if they're really rare, then it's likely. But if they're not as rare,
not
then
massively. I mean, I opened one at car party with some friends.
all right. Sorry,
But there's been enough come up like on
Yeah.
just on PWCC
They are
alone
cool.
that
they're sick.
I mean there's some nice cards up tonight. Crystal Lugia in a 9 currently
What is
at
that? Acropolis.
1,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1,850. The Lucamine here in a
Loopy.
10, 1625. The Black Label Zard is currently at 1575. So that's the Japanese Celebration Zard.
Is that the? I'm just trying to think what the pack looks like. Is that the one with like the blue or the one with the white?
The white.
Okay.
The white. I'm pretty sure it's the white.
Those are
Someone
quite
might-
expensive, aren't they? The packs.
Yeah, and there was a bit of a thing in Japanese that people
Really?
could like search the packs. If you shined a light through the pack,
Really?
you could like see what the card was. So there was a
Oh.
bit of like when people were reselling them, you didn't quite know what you were buying because obviously people could double check if it was like, I don't know, the Zard or the Umbreon or whatever. Jolteon there in a 10. First Ed Jungle, 1575. There's another Lugia up, 2 Crystal Lugias today. There is the other Zard.
Is that from one of them, the boxes?
Yeah, well, it's not the one that's up there.
Not that one, but
it's
a
the
different
other
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a pretty nice one. There's a lot of Charizards up tonight as well, so I
Yeah.
don't know if there's a little Zard
Blaine's
collection.
Charizard?
going. Do you say Blaine's or Dean's?
No, you thought I said Dean's
I thought you said
Charizard.
Dean's Charizard there.
No, not quite.
But yeah, there's a few Zards up tonight. I think Dean was showing me that one earlier, actually.
Wasn't that at the no? That was a different one.
Different one, but very similar.
I think
Yeah.
people were. Wait, what is that? Vending Prism. Is that different to Vending Series?
Yes, it is indeed.
Never mind then. Keep talking. Oh, shush.
All right, about Vending Series. Admiral, welcome in. How are we doing? Thank you for joining. So here it is.
Oh, middle mouse button.
So this is English, so I don't think it's going to quite give the.
675.
I'm not
Yeah.
joking. In Japanese, this it's like
Like glistens.
it's like a disco ball. It looks
Really?
so good. In English, it looks good, but the scan just doesn't do it justice. It kind of
Yeah.
like dulls
In
out.
real life, I remember we were
it
at.
looks so much better.
I think we were at Cardiff, and honestly, I was looking at that card, and I was just
And
like,
you wanted it,
I'm in love.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Really, really nice.
Although I don't know if. Sorry, I've just kicked your leg. I don't know if that price is like good or bad because I have no idea, but it doesn't seem like
so a 10.
crazy.
Yeah, I mean, obviously this is a Beckett 9, so obviously a PSA 9 versus Beckett 9, you're going to see a bit of difference. But I
Okay.
mean, if you're going to pick it up, not a bad pick up, I'd say.
Not planning on it.
Not planning. Not okay. That's all right.
One day.
One day, maybe one day.
Chancy.
Yeah, so this was actually on my reel. This is a PSA 10. This is the one I had. It's a Japanese base set, Chansey. Might need it for the collection, maybe.
Do you have that?
No, not in a 10.
Ah.
I have it raw in my binder, but not in a 10.
Would yours get a 10?
No.
Buy it then.
No.
Treat yourself. Treat me if you want to the Charizard. Just saying. Oh,
rich.
there's another pristine. What do you think?
English.
What do you think of these labels, by the way? These pristine.
I quite like them.
Let's
Let's have a little look. The gold, I think they look pretty good. It pretty controversial when they dropped as well. So you've got the only thing I would say is obviously the actual, because it's like a gold foil.
Yeah.
It's not perfect, but
It's not pristine.
there we go. But it's
no, yeah.
very obvious what the card is.
Yeah, especially from like if you're like looking for a stack of cards and you see that at the back.
And I think with some cards it actually ends up looking pretty good as well.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, the guillotine looks good. Like.
Yeah, I think it does look cool. I think Butler gave me a card, and it was like my first ever pristine card, and it was not that card, but that label, and I just thought like I don't know, it's different.
Yeah.
But it's like it's
obviously,
cool.
And we've got a few compared to the old label. It adds a little bit of something as well.
Yeah.
Green tea saying pristine's are better than the rest of the new CGC labels. I'd probably agree.
What do you prefer, the black and white or the blue?
I'd probably say the black and white now.
Yeah,
Like,
it just looks clean.
honestly, when they first came out, it was very hard to get used to. Now, the blue just looks old.
Yeah, that's a good point. Who was like, yeah, we're gonna do blue for our
I know,
labels.
yeah.
Everyone's doing like white, black, all
But
this.
they kept the blue labels for comics.
Comics,
So if you still
yeah.
upgrade a comic, that still looks the same. It's only the cards.
But they
that
look
have
cool, though.
changed. Yeah,
Like
I
the
mean,
massive slabs,
so
I love
here,
those.
we got the blue label. Here's
Yeah.
the. I just think it looks a bit more professional.
Yeah.
I think is the best. Oh, green tea saying blue is iconic. Hate the black and white.
All right, changing him to blue tea then, Mister.
Controversial.
No, I don't know. I think the blue. I think it's like unique in terms of it looks all right.
I mean, we literally have all three here. This is probably quite a good like.
Oh yeah, it's perfect. Yeah, I don't know. I think it looks cool. Is the grade normally just black text? If it's not
Yeah. So if we open this up, we can do a little close up and zoom in on the label. That's pretty unusual that we have all three. This card doesn't look this great in this slab. I will say that, but
I think it looks all right. Kind of
so
matches.
Let's do a little zoom in just so we can do a little comparison. So 1, 2, and then we'll do the old label as well, just so you guys can see. Bear in mind, this blue is still current and relevant for comics, so.
Yeah, I mean it is. I think our dear friend Thomas is right here about saying it's iconic, but like I don't know. It's just.
What are we thinking?
If you're trying to like, for example, like display piece wise, if you've got them like on a bookshelf or whatever, the blue just looks a bit. It's out there. Do you know what I mean?
It's vibrant.
Yeah.
But they really have, when you compare, they've really changed it up with this. It's very, very different. So, it took a while for everyone to get used to, and I feel like everyone accepts it now and is happy with it. So.
When did they do that change?
That was. It must have been like August or September, because it was just after Car Party, which was like mid-June. I think it was, and we got a little sneak peek at the new labels before they come out, and that was
so not too long ago then. To be fair,
yeah, less than a year. Less than a year, yeah. So yeah, I do miss subgrades too. Yeah, I mean,
do
I
they
think
not do those?
no. So it's like it's what you get used to basically. So obviously, yeah, you got your subgrades.
Oh, they don't do them anymore at all. Oh, okay.
So, but no, I do like that. I think it just, you can see immediately what it is.
Yeah. Got the boxes again.
Just going to go back to page 1 because we've got 9 minutes left in this window.
Oh.
So 13 and a half on the Giovanni. Has that moved? I think that was on 3600 when we last checked. So last week, it's interesting with the weekly. Last week we had I think it was last week, where we had the Beta Chansey and the Charizard from the Creatures deck. It was either last week or the week before, and both of those went for just over 20,000. But that's very big items to have on the weekly. So the Premiere is normally where you see the sort of higher end items. To even get in the Premiere, you have to have a minimum value basically. So you're seeing, I think there's a first ed Zard up in the next Premiere. It's like 140k already.
How often are these Premiere?
Once a month.
Oh, okay.
On average. So to see big items in the weekly, it's pretty cool. And obviously they stand out against the rest. But the Zard and the Chansey from the Creatures deck actually went for the same price. Which everyone, which was a bit like, everyone was a bit like, is that right? But I mean, at the end of the day, if there's no one there to purchase the card, that
the Charizard looks like that, doesn't it? Yeah.
It's the it is the price. It is what it is.
What was that? I was watching your stream. What was that Marnie that went for quite a lot? What was that?
It might have been the Creatures deck Marnie.
I was gonna say, was it?
Because there was actually, I think that night there ended up being possibly the entire Creatures deck up, if not majority of the cards. So
because I remember there were like energies for like 800
and they
or
are
whatever
the
they were.
Creatures deck energies. So I think it was a lot of the cards that ended up going up. But yeah, it's with the weekly, we seem to be getting all or nothing. We get like the $10,000-$15,000 cards, or we get the 3-4, and that's sort of as high as it goes. But obviously we've got a little bit of everything tonight. So a bit of Japanese base, bit of English base, and then crystals and everything in between, basically.
A lot of variety.
A lot of variety.
Something for everyone.
Yeah. So a few of these have had a bid now. A few haven't. So if, for example, this Zard right here doesn't get a bid, it will end and Buys Premium will go on top, and that'll be it. But these ones are going to go into the next bidding window, basically. So
what's that? Is that Sightseer? What is that from?
That is
Tag. Oh, is that the gold like box? The Tag.
Yeah.
All Stars, whatever it is.
That's a popular box as well. We actually had a couple of these at one point. Not the cards, as in the boxes.
Those boxes,
and
they were so cool
as well. This has been up, not this particular copy, but this card has actually been up quite a bit.
I feel like I remember
well.
seeing it.
So last year there was like a waifu hype, and we saw, like, I can't even explain, week after week, like the first page was just waifu after waifu.
Yeah.
And then that died down, but we're getting close to Valentine's Day, I feel like.
Don't remind me.
Sensitive subject. I'm actually doing a waifu hunt for Valentine's Day on my YouTube channel.
Do you know what I'm doing?
What? Nothing. Okay,
No.
You can join the waifu hunt.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. So we're just going to go down to the other end of
is this the... This is my kind of end. This is my territory.
You can talk us through this. So
honestly, you can get some absolute bangers here.
So $5-6 mark right here.
Yeah, like wait, go down slightly. Sorry. Look at that vintage holo, just up a little bit.
Yeah.
$5 for a vintage holo. Like honestly,
graded.
Yeah, like. There's literally two right there. I didn't realize. Honestly, I love this section. What I do is. I'm sat there at like 3 a.m. I've got your stream on one monitor. I got this on the other. I do what you've just done. I go to like lowest price first.
Yeah.
And then literally just scroll for like the whole time, and just as I'm going through page after page, just sort of like, open things in new tabs. And one thing I do find quite a lot is, what's Obsidian Flame's Japanese? Ruler of the Black Flame.
Yeah.
So that shiny Charizard, not like the crazy one, but like the
just
EX,
the full art,
full art one. Is that SGC? Because I've picked up a few of those in like SGC. I think maybe CGC.
Okay.
I think some PSA as well. They seem to be very common in this section.
Okay.
You can get those quite cheap.
As well.
Yeah. There's a lot of things like that where it's like you can just grab them. Like things you would try and find on eBay, you can find cheaper on here.
Okay.
Which is cool. A lot of those Mew, the metal promos.
I think that was a raw one right there. There's been a few of those up recently.
Seen a lot of those.
And there's a variation. So you get CGC, Beckett, PSA, SGC. You do get a lot on here.
A lot.
And then you get the NBA, which is like Mike Baker authentication. So it's raw cards that have been certified authentics. They're not graded like 1 out of 10. They are just guaranteed to be authentic cards basically, and they come in like, have you bought any raw cards from PWCC? Okay,
not yet.
you've only bought graded. They come in like a top loader that has like a little label on it, and it's just a guarantee that what you're buying is authentic basically. So it gives you peace of mind, and it also gives PWCC peace of mind that they're selling an authentic card, because obviously a lot of people will submit things, and I always say to everyone, if you're in the chat and you're selling anything, do let us know if you're happy to tell us, or if you're buying anything, also let us know as well. But there's quite a lot of SGC today. So the SGC is like it's like a black foamy type.
Isn't it quite a thin slab?
It is
quite big, because they've got that, haven't they got like the black sort of thing around the...
It's physically a larger, so it's thin, but it's physically larger than like Beckett and PSA. They're pretty good. I mean, I've seen them in person. They're pretty sturdy. They're nice slabs. SGC is quite popular with sports.
Oh, okay. I think Butler told me that.
Yeah. And they've branched into TCG, so we're seeing a lot more TCG, but there's some big SGC sports cards that you see.
It's so weird seeing these like that Moltres like with the yellow border.
I know, it doesn't look right.
Honestly, how did we have yellow borders for so long?
Right, like that doesn't look too bad, but the Moltres looks.
If it blends in, yeah,
the Moltres doesn't look.
But when it's just from like blue to like bright yellow, it
looks awful. Although that doesn't look too bad.
That looks alright, but that kind of matches with the yellow in the.
Someone's gone crazy on the Galarian birds.
That's crazy. That was like 12 of them.
They've graded a bunch of them, but we've seen that before, like with the Cramorant and Pikachu stamp promos. There was a time where, I mean, there must have been literally hundreds and hundreds every single week coming up. Like there it is in silver.
It looks so much better. Do you think we'll get a lot of this with the obviously probably not as low like price wise, but do you think we're going to get a lot of this with the Van Goghs as they start to?
I mean, I think there's already 4 or 5 up tonight. We're going to see them just basically bulking in. Vivid Voltage Zard right there, raw. That's pretty cool.
Champions Path food tin. Pretty cool. I don't know. Just thought I'd point that out.
I opened when Champions Path came out. I opened so much Champions Path. That was the first gold I pulled from Champions Path.
What other gold is there?
And it hit a 10. There's a few other like item. Like trainer cards as well. There's a lot of SGC tonight. Yeah, a lot of SGC.
There is. I think a lot of this section tends to be like CGC, SGC.
Right. Okay.
Obviously you do get
lower
PSA.
grade PSA as well.
Yeah, you tend to get a lot of. I feel like you get a lot of graded sort of just like vintage commons.
Okay. Pincers from Hidden Fates.
Sick. Really cool. No, I mean, I don't know. I think. Are those are the authentic?
Yeah, Mike Baker. So that's the Sobble on the ball, but it's actually still sealed in its original cellophane.
Yeah, it's cool they can do that. Just so you know, you're not buying like a fake.
It just gives you comfort
Peace of mind.
Because the problem is you buy on other platforms and sometimes you don't know what you're buying. It could be anything. It could be it's risky. So it gives you a little bit of like, okay, I know what I'm picking up. As soon as you said the yellow border, these like are standing out to me, and these don't look good. So in English, they're the tin. You can't pull these in the set. They're tin promos.
Oh, the birds.
Whereas in Japanese, you get them in the set. So I don't know where it's the tin promos.
Who is it that says the birds? They're like, that birds. Is it Leonhardt? Am I making that up?
That might be Leonhardt.
I think it is.
Might be Leonhardt.
I think I'm a fanboy.
Someone's gone ham though. Look.
Yeah, literally. What's going?
What's going on? Border.
That's so. I think this is
the
card.
Pink and blue.
What is it? Is it tins or what is it?
It's Crown Zenith tins.
What are those?
But they're like the bigger tins as well.
They're like more American kind of ones where they're like
diagonal
rectangle. Yeah.
So that's the promo, but so that's only English, but in Japanese you get them in the set. So V-Star Universe.
Yeah. There's a better looking one.
The silver looks so much better.
But still, we've been scrolling. I don't know what page we're on, but we've been scrolling quite a few, and we're still only at $10. By the way,
that's what I mean.
Like, genuinely, I pick up some gems. Like usually just PSA, unless it's a card that I really want. But it's
and
I
always say
section.
To people, like, don't feel like you're going to be priced out because there is something for everyone. It's not always the tens of the thousands. It's not always the base set, the Shadowless, the Charizards. There is whatever you're looking for.
These are all going to next window.
Those two
top
aren't. Yeah, the top 3 are. Those 2 aren't current. Oh, we've just gone. I didn't even realise. Okay, so I think we've opened a few tabs. So that's currently. I think there's like 3 or 4 of these up today actually. That's still sold $192 in a CGC 10.
Okay.
So that's the Shiny Treasure, not the English Powder and Fates.
I was going to say that's Powder and Fates, isn't it? Yeah.
Giovanni's still going.
Still going.
Baysard's still going. Okay, $810 on a Beckett 9.
I'm trying to think.
English. Personally, I'd try and get the Japanese, but it's more expensive.
I was going to say, is the Japanese more?
Plasma Gale is the Japanese set.
Is that what it's called? What is this? Plasma Storm.
In English, yeah.
Such a sick card.
Yeah.
What thing is though, when I'm looking at like, because I don't know like Beckett price, I only know PSA prices. I mean, it's like, how do you sort of gauge it?
People base off of PSA really.
Yeah.
And then they won't quite pay.
They'll
PSA
just do a little
rate.
bit under. Yeah.
Depending obviously on the subgrades as well if they're available, but I'd personally, if you were going to go for it, go for Japanese.
Yeah.
It looks better in Japanese, I think. It's a really nice card. So the Giratina. Do you know what? And I think we were saying this at the auction today, at the show today. Lost Origin is an underrated set. So people are going mad for Evolving Skies. Obviously, boxes for Evolving Skies have crept up and up and up.
Yeah.
Expensive. Lost Origin is an underrated set because this card has not dropped.
Yeah.
It's a big card. I've only pulled it once. So
I was going to say, don't people usually put, what is it? Is it Rotom and Berserker?
Yeah,
there's
some bad alt arts.
Not
but
great.
This is a good alt art, and
yeah,
it's still a big card. So in a CGC Pristine, it's gone for 630.
Yeah, that's wild. I think to be fair, these boxes did like go quite a lot of the show. People like, I think these were sort of the main ones people were going for, the Lost Origin.
Yeah.
I don't know if people are like trying to chase the
a few people
Giratina
picked up the single packs as well, but I feel like people do sleep on Lost Origin a bit and forget that, you know, you hit that, you do well, basically.
You get your Giratina, you get your Rotom. What else do you need? Do you know what I mean?
You're good. So that we were just looking at for the label, that sold for $528, and then
is this might sound so stupid, but isn't this like before it was called Pokemon, or is that something different? Something similar.
Pocket Monsters is what you're thinking of.
Right.
That's the Japanese. So obviously the old Japanese backs still say Pocket Monsters. There's probably a few on here.
Oh yeah, it says on the front there. Yeah.
And then what else did we have here? Oh, the Celebi. That was just on the label. That's still going. That's only pop 1 of 4 as well.
I've just realised, why is that $450?
So Fusion Strike Alt Art Celebi, CGC Pristine. Oh no, sorry, Perfect old label, pop 1 of 4. So that will have something to do with it.
How different is Perfect and Pristine?
I mean,
is it like,
you've got to look at the card really, but I mean, this is technically your best possible copy.
Creme de la creme.
Yeah. We can do a little zoom in on here, and again, there's a little bit of fluff on the back, but I think that's on the slab, not on the. I hope it's on the slab, not on the card. Again, on the slab, not on the card, I assume.
Yeah. But wait, is it still going? Is it?
It's still going. It's still going.
I don't know. That's just kind of crazy to me to think that like a 9 is 30 quid, something like that.
You say that, and I agree. But again, this is another card from Fusion Strike, where Fusion Strike. There are so many sets that get put in the bin because they
Fusion Strike is definitely one of them.
Yeah, and they get compared to Evolving Skies.
Yeah.
Fusion Strike actually has some of the best alt arts.
Yeah.
Gengar, Celebi, Mew, like it's not bad in any way, shape, or form.
It's like with a lot of those sets, like Chilling Rain.
Yeah.
They've all got sick alt arts.
People go ham on Evolving Skies and completely seem to shut down the fact that these sets actually have some of probably the best Sword and Shield alt arts.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, it's Fusion Strike.
Yeah.
But it's actually a very good set.
Yeah.
It just needs, and it's not like the hit rates are any worse. Evolving Skies can be pretty rough as well. So
like that Celebi just it looks nice. It like the colours and everything. Yeah. It just does look quite nice.
It is I really like it. I really like the card. I think that was probably the first alt art I pulled from Fusion Strike as well. I've pulled the Gengar twice. I think I've only pulled the Mew once.
I've never pulled the Gengar. Just hit the mic.
So that has gone up, and that's going into the next window. These currently aren't. So we might see some of these other bigger cards now end.
10 seconds.
10 seconds to go. Perfects don't exist anymore, so the pop will never change.
Oh.
So with the old label.
Oh, because with the new label, it's all pristine now. Yeah. Pristine 10.
So again, that could just be someone wanting to pick that up for the collection.
Another bid, by the way, while we were talking, that went from 14 to 14.5.
So for 320. So bear in mind, these prices you see here on the Alakazam and the Giovanni and the Magikarp aren't inclusive of buyer's premium yet. Anything that's sold is now inclusive of buyer's premium. So
Yeah.
full 320 on the Zard. We got 360 on the full art Luigi. These are the Mario Luigi boxes. We have got the Jolteon going for 1890, PSA 10 first edition jungle right there. So the Lusamine and both Crystal Lugias are still going. So that's a PSA 9 and a Beckett 9.
Oh, they're still going.
Currently still going. The Poncho Pika there has gone for 1680. That's a 10. I really like the Ponchos. I just think they're nice cards to collect.
They are cool.
This is really cool. So this comes in. So this is the.
Is it the? What
It's
is
a
it,
book.
like a book? Yeah.
It's a book, and this, believe it or not, just comes loose in the front page.
Yeah, I've seen.
It's floating around. I've bought a couple of these books.
Yeah, it's just
pray
in
for the
the.
best.
Isn't it like a plastic? Is it like a plastic thing?
It's in, yeah.
Yeah, it's just like
wrapped,
dangling in there.
To be fair, I've only graded one in a 9 once. I think all the others I've graded, it always grades fairly well. It always hits a 10 a lot of the time, but it's like the art collections art. We had the legend. I didn't even see that. Legendary Collection Dark Blastoise.
Is that a box top or is that a
no, that's
normal?
the actual card. Pop 1 of 13. None great. So there's no Beckett 10s of that card.
Oh,
It's
wow.
pretty interesting. So sometimes they'll define, especially if there's something like that.
I realized that last week. I was just gonna say, with those Mario Luigi cards, isn't it usually? I could be completely wrong, but if you're seeing one, don't you usually see, like, for example, both the half arts or both the full arts?
Yeah, normally you either see the full set, or if you've got the full art Luigi, you'll see the half art Luigi. But that might be where that got not paid for on a previous auction. It's come forward to this auction. That does happen. We see things reappear. And we have seen a few of them recently. I didn't even see we've got a PSA 10 Moonbrill up tonight as well. Pretty cool card.
What's that at?
775 currently.
775. What was that going at the peak? Do we remember?
So that
Was it over 1,000?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And the black label, can you remember how much it went for?
I've got a number in my mind, but I don't know if I want to know.
Guess, go on, say it. It was like wild.
If it's lower than this, then it's gonna be like, oh, but for some reason I've got like 12k in my mind.
Yeah, that was it.
12k.
It went for over $12,000 in a black label. Bear in mind, it wasn't even low pop either. That's what I struggle with. It's not even like, it's the best version of it could possibly be, but it was not even.
Thing is, I don't know what's crazier, that or that Charizard that went the other week.
Yeah.
Because
that
I
was
mean,
pop 11 as well.
And the thing is, that Charizard doesn't even have like crazy hype around it. Obviously, that sort of does, but
bear in mind, that Charizard came out literally 3 months ago.
Yeah.
Which is like.
That's wild.
It's wild. But guys, if anyone in the chat is picking anything up tonight, do let us know. If you're happy to let us know what you're bidding on, what you're picking up. People are normally grabbing some good bits. I know a lot of people are probably watching the Super Bowl tonight. I'm just going to have
Go San Fran.
Oh no, my phone said I was going to have a quick cheeky look and see
what the teams are saying.
Yeah, let's just have a little.
But I was just going to say, it's so like crazy to me to think that sometimes you've got like cards that are so like different in price, but then they're just so like they're so different in price, but they've got like the tiniest little difference.
Yeah.
Like for example, isn't there that Magikarp? Isn't there like 2 of them?
Yes.
And one's obviously more, but I could not tell you what the difference is. It's like to the eye, it's just like.
That's that Pocket Monsters back that I think we were talking about earlier as well.
Will we?
I mentioned it.
Oh, okay.
Glad to know we're having the same stream. It's late, but no, I know what you mean.
It's tired.
I think for some people as well, if they're not, if they're only collecting certain things and they're not delving into maybe what's like not in their, not even comfort zone, just not what's in their interest zone, basically. They're
I suppose like
carried away.
People enjoy the chase of getting like certain things that are, because I suppose these things with the smaller changes like harder to find. So it's like
and especially when you're delving into like the trophy card side of things, like for some people it means nothing, and the price can be exceptional as well. We've got 5 seconds to go as well until next. Where are we going here? Okay, so the Giovanni with Buyer's Premium has sold for 17,400. The Magikarp has just sold for 3,120. The Alakazam is still going. That is still holding strong now. I think that's the highest item out of everything we've seen. The Lusamine has gone for 2,130. So the PSA 9 Crystal Lugia has sold for 2,250. The Beckett Crystal 9 is still going at 1,700.
I take it that's probably not going to overtake it.
I don't think it will.
You wouldn't think so.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. So quite a few of the bigger items have actually
sold.
sold.
That base Zard is quite cool. The eight and a
that
half.
one there.
Yeah.
Shadowless as well.
Yeah.
That went for 1,680. 8.5 Beckett. Was there another Shadowless, or am I making... Oh, no, it was the Alakazam I think I was looking at. Quite a few Shadowless tonight. We seem to see it in, like, phases. You either have a few first editions, few Shadowless. That's unlimited Zard right there, obviously, you can see.
The Alakazam, what grade was that, sorry?
That is...
Was that a 10? Okay, it was
10,
a 10.
yeah.
Because I was going to say, that's going for, like, way more than the Charizard.
Yeah.
But obviously, I didn't know what the grade difference was.
This is really good as well. The Mewtwo from Legendary Collection.
Honestly, those the box toppers.
Oh, I know, yeah.
Especially graded with the fat slabs, they're crazy. I love them.
Really, really good. I actually graded a Legendary Collection Zard box topper once. Thought it looked really clean. Sent it off, came back a 5, and
then I bought it.
Yeah. Oh, was that the one? Yes.
Yeah.
It had, but do you know what? Prior to sending it off, the crease was not like visible, yeah. And then when it was in the slab, you start looking, you're like, it's literally in front of you.
Yeah.
Both of these boxes sold for the same, so 660. So they've dropped a little bit from the other week. One of those went crazy high, either last week or the week before, like obscenely high for really what it is. So I'm just gonna do a little refresh.
Do you know what packs are in those?
Yeah, it's all Heart Gold era. So
does it change per box, or is it all they're all the same?
Yeah. And then you get the Cracked Ice promos, which are pretty cool because you've got
those are cool. Don't you get those in like theme decks, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you've got like the Espeon and Umbreon Cracked Ice as well in the theme decks. But it's just, and you get your figure as well. They're just genuinely really nice collection boxes.
They're cool.
And Heart Gold Soul Silver era is a little bit, I think, underrated for what it is as well. So
what was that before?
Call of Legends.
And then what?
And then you're moving into Black and White era.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think Black and White was like my first introduction to Pokemon. I think Black was my first Pokemon game, which just shows how young I am. But like still.
And have you got any Black and White era cards that you would have opened and then kept?
I don't know. Thing is, I remember definitely I would have like opened packs.
Yeah.
I remember.
But you probably would have just.
Yeah, like I remember when there was a time where I was getting back into Pokemon because like all my mates were in like year 9 or something. And yeah, literally, I remember buying a Legendary Treasures pack on Amazon.
Legendary Treasures is my favourite.
Honestly,
it's the only set I care about from
Legendary Treasures. I remember buying a pack. I actually looked on Amazon and saw it again, so I could see how much I paid. But I think it was literally like £4.50 or something.
Oh my god!
And like, it's crazy to think that it doesn't feel like that long ago.
It's not even that long ago, really.
Yeah, literally, and the price has obviously gone crazy. But like that was such a cool set because I remember, obviously, you want like the EXs and all that kind of stuff. You just want the shiny kind of cards. And you got the Radiant
collection in Legendary Treasures as well.
And I remember getting like 2 EXs in one pack and being like, yo, this is crazy.
Damn.
Very cool set.
Yeah, and the Pikachu as well. There's a lot.
Yeah.
There's a lot in Legendary Treasures. And I like that set because you can open it and you're kind of like guaranteed something.
Something
you get
cool.
Radiant Collection.
Yeah.
You can then get your EXs. You can then obviously you've got your Radiant Collection with, you know, you've got your Pikachu and your Eevee and
yeah. I think there's some cards in there that are like they've
big
got
cards, like significant cards.
Yeah,
as well.
it's got the gold cards, hasn't it?
Yes, and I've never ever pulled
neither
ever, and I've opened probably want to say like 4 or 5 boxes now.
I would love those cards. Those are sick.
They are hard to hit.
But there's like some cards in there that are so like they've got a very slight sort of like radiant sort of like texture kind of thing, but
Yeah.
you can barely
You can
tell.
hardly
It's
see
like
it. Yeah, you
very
got to pay attention to it.
yeah.
Or another window has just ended, I think, of the celebrations. So celebrations UPC 312.
Okay.
A lot of these have ended up going. So most of these were Japanese. There were a few English though.
Did I just see the what's that saying? 222. I can't remember. I don't know what the other one went for.
What? Because you were bidding on one. Was it a
Yeah.
7 or was it?
It was a 7.
it
The one that I was going for.
Okay.
I feel like I stopped around the the 170,
Okay.
140 to
So
170
it was
mark.
close, yeah.
And then it just kept going. I was like, I can't bring myself to do it.
So still at 3,400 for the
Yeah.
Alakazam, still going as well, and the Beckett 9.
That's gone up by like $25, hasn't
Yeah,
it?
so it's still hanging on. We got the unlimited Zard in a 9
Mhm.
there. So I've pulled multiple unlimited Zards on like pre-recorded videos when I've done like celebration openings. Managed to pull the Zard. Everyone thinks it's rigged. Obviously, it's not, because that'd be a miracle if it was. And they've always hit 9s every single time.
It's
Never pulled one and hit a 10 ever.
honestly like, wait, how much does the base side go for on a 10? By the way, do you know?
I mean, it's been a long
I've got
time
no
since I
idea.
sold one. I think the last time I sold one was around like the £10,000 mark, but that was
Jeez.
like in the hype,
Yeah.
in the boom. Haven't had a 10 or sold a 10 since
Yeah.
then. I don't think we've seen a 10 up on
No?
PWCC as of recent either.
They are very cool.
yeah.
It's like quite crazy to think. I feel like I say it a lot. It's quite crazy to think, but the fact that that's one of the most sort of iconic
Cards,
Charizards, it doesn't feel that expensive for what it is in terms of like
When you start looking at the prices of like modern things
Yeah.
versus like
to think
when
you can
do a
get
comparison.
what's I don't know. There's like certain alt arts where like a couple of those in like a 9 will be the same as like one base Zard, and it's like, I don't know. The iconicness is not really there with these new cards, but they're somehow managing to get.
And it's good to hear you say that, because I feel like some people don't appreciate like vintage versus like modern, and I actually
Yeah.
feel like vintage gets a bit like swept under the rug, especially now the whole like hype and boom is like over.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, it's just a base hollow, it's just this, and when you actually think about it, when you're comparing it to
Show them some appreciation. Do you know
literally,
what I mean?
when you're comparing it to alt arts that are like, I mean, hefty amounts, it's a lot. I've just realised we are coming down to, we still got 10 minutes to go, but there's only less than 2 pages left.
Wait, what? How do you know?
So if you go to page 2 and you scroll, it will then show the items to these.
Oh wow!
Can you see?
Wait, we've gone down 100 pages. That's crazy.
There's literally a
2
page
pages
and a half
left.
at
Also,
10 minutes ago.
if you go down a bit, sorry, I
Yeah.
think that's just above the Giovanni. That Professor's Research.
Yeah.
I think I've bought about 4 of them.
Oh, really?
These like genuinely,
In a
this is
10?
like no.
Oh.
Not that much of a baller. I think 9s, but like those, I think if you're going sort of from like the lower end, like those sort of like first 15 pages, you're gonna
Yeah.
see a lot of like the full arts in like 8s, 9s.
Yeah.
I think a lot of the trainer full arts I tend to pick up
Okay.
for like $12, $13, which is quite,
You've got
it's-
some really good
it's
things
nice.
from PWCC.
It's not bad. Celebi.
Um,
Wait, how much was that Celebi? I feel like that's gone for
47.
like. I feel like I've seen that go for like a crazy price in like a Beckett Black Label.
So with Amazing Rares, they didn't do many of them.
Yeah.
So we've got Vivid Voltage, we have got Shining Fates, and that's it.
Is that? Yeah.
That is it, isn't it?
Yeah.
mean, someone in
obviously,
chat might
obviously, like
correct
the
us.
Japanese versions. But yeah.
But they had a very short life span.
Yeah, but I
basically.
think they're quite cool. Obviously,
Yeah.
they're very inexpensive.
People
but like,
say like when they actually think about it, they wish there was either more, or they like,
Yeah.
put
Like-
when you think of alt arts, there's a lot of alt arts over
Yeah.
a lot of sets. Amazing Rares.
there
they
are
started and
there
they
are certain Pokemon that would look so sick in Amazing Rares.
Oh, yeah.
Like obviously the Charizard, like Lugia, stuff like that.
But
They could have
they
gone
never
further
made
with it,
it.
but
So yeah, there was obviously a reason they stopped them so quickly, but it was
Yeah.
pretty rapid. It was pretty rapid. Right, so we are down to
Ooh.
that Lugia.
That Lugia
Charles
just snuck
got a
in.
bid.
$25. That Alakazam's gone. The Charizard is still going strong. Got a lot of
The
legendary
top side.
collection.
Oh yeah, but that I didn't even notice until literally towards the end. They
Yeah.
started to creep up.
But is this literally it then? This
Let's do a refresh and we'll
Yeah.
see what page we're on, because I think we might literally be. So yeah, the Crystal Lugia in a 9 is now our highest item. Love that Blastoise, by the way. It's such a
That's
nice
cool.
card.
Wait, what was that? Sorry, go up a second. What was that Persian? Oh, for a second I thought that was non-holo. I was thinking, what's going on? I was like,
It's a nice card. What grade was that?
5.
5.5. Right, let's go page 2. I don't even know if there's going to be anything on. Oh yeah, one card.
literally one card. Oh, I got that today. Got a few of
Oh,
those.
you did actually?
Yeah, I think one
Raw?
English and 2. Yeah,
Yeah.
2 English and 1 Japanese.
Yeah, try. The only thing with that card, they've kind of reused it.
Yeah,
a few
Butler was
times,
saying.
which a few
I think-
people have been put off by in a way. But
What is it? It's
Obsidian.
Obsidian 151
151.
and
Powder Fates.
is it, or it's is it, no, it's not Paradox Rift.
Maybe it's just Obsidian and 151.
There definitely is
But yeah,
another.
but yeah, I think that's where people were getting a bit like, even the special illustration Rare from Powder and Fates, people
Mhm.
were saying it's very similar to what we've seen.
Which one? Sorry.
The shiny Zard with the black and red
yeah.
background. It's
Yeah.
kind of similar to the Obsidian Flames one. It's not.
Yeah,
like,
I was thinking that.
It follows the same outline, shall we say? So it's
Yeah.
like people aren't that like surprised at it, basically.
Yeah, that I think that's like sort of goes into what I was saying about how there's so many cards that, for example, like have such small differences,
Yeah.
but then I suppose they actually get very different prices. That's like that Marnie. I don't know how much that went for. Obviously, it's a creatures deck. I know it's some crazy thing, but it's like realistically, I can't imagine doing that myself.
And the whole Marnie waifu thing.
Yeah.
It's honestly the waifu thing last year.
That was
got
that was crazy time.
Crazy, because I remember like it was while we were doing the streams, and there was times where I was thinking,
what is going on?
What's going on? Because there was just cards that no one cared about before, and suddenly
like
they fall into the waifu category, and that was it.
Yeah, literally, because I was buying Sam Chibi. A lot of people probably know him. I was buying sort of a bunch of his like lower end kind of slabs, just like take him off his hands for like cheaper, and he has like I think it was probably about 5 Japanese waifu, just holos. It's just a normal holo that he had
lilies were wild.
Yeah, he had priced for like crazy prices from this waifu hype that are now like just junk slabs sort of.
That's the thing.
It's crazy.
All Chloe's saying is the last card standing going to be a Mewtwo. Oh, we haven't even done that yet. What's your last Pokemon standing?
Last Pokemon standing.
Yeah.
Oh wait, what? Go up. Sorry, just a second. What was that? That Dragonite. That Dragonite's kind of cool. That Magikarp keeps chugging along.
I know.
I'm gonna say. Can I guess 2? I'm gonna say Magikarp or that Dragonite.
Okay.
What about you? Steve from Minecraft.
Steve, love Steve.
Love Steve.
I'm gonna go Gyarados.
Gyarados. Is there? Oh, there's. Oh, okay. I mean, you got good odds, I suppose. There's a couple
here. Yeah, I just think that one really nice artwork.
What is that?
So that's Japanese Heart Gold, Soul Silver.
Oh,
And
okay.
it's pop 1 of 6 as well.
Oh, it was
so it's
Heart Gold,
nice.
Soul Silver. It's got that kind of
It's
like
a
tea bagged paper kind of effect. It's like when you make it like a treasure map in school,
but literally,
and you have to
stain it to make it look like vintage.
make it look dirty, basically.
Literally. But like some of the artwork in Heart Gold, Soul Silver is definitely some of like the best Pokemon all time. Yeah, 100%. And I think people are starting to catch on to it like a little bit more than they ever have done before as well. Right, so we're down to 20 seconds, and the Chiefs have won the Super Bowl, guys.
Go Chiefs!
The Chiefs have won. Look at Taylor.
I love the Chiefs.
We've got some Super Bowl footage on the side here that I'm. Even after he shot. I saw that.
Don't know what the Super Bowl is, to be honest.
You're here for it.
I was literally asking Chloe yesterday. Chloe was having to explain to me what the Super Bowl is. So I was like, what is it, like a tournament? Is it like loads of teams? What's going on? I don't know. I just realised that Mewtwo's still going.
Still going. Chloe might be onto a winner here.
Okay, my Dragonite's gone, but my Magikarp is still going. Wait, what did Chloe say? Oh, Mewtwo.
I said Gyarados. There's one Gyarados left. I'm
Well,
going to do a refresh.
Your Gyarados and my Magikarp.
Could be tight. Oh no, this is where it's going to like freeze. Hold on. Oh no.
No.
We haven't got this far
We've
for it
lost
to shut down. Oh, there we go.
There we
Just
go.
took a minute. Okay.
Oh, top two, mine and Chloe's.
And then I'm here.
And then you're just like sort of.
I'm lingering.
You're there.
Oh, so we're down to the final now.
Was that the Celebi? Still
Celebi
in.
Amazing Rare
Still
still going,
going.
yeah. That's SGC.
Yeah.
The Aerodactyl. So we've got PSA, SGC, CGC, and Beckett all in the remaining.
Wait, is there any PSA?
Uh,
Is there no? Oh,
yeah,
there's one.
There is, Misty.
There's one.
Misty and
One's still
Togepi.
going. You should do.
That's the only, oh no, two.
Oh,
Oh,
you
what
should do
grading company?
last grading
yeah, that's
company
actually
standing.
a shout. That's a shout.
bidding.
Oh, Chloe's bidding on something. She
Oh,
doesn't want to tell us.
maybe I'm gonna steal it.
It's not a postie though.
No.
It's not a postie. Yeah, that Mewtwo is great. To be fair.
Honestly, I was actually just gonna ask: are there any sort of like Pokemon, I suppose, cards types that really stand out to you? Because I think for me, one of them is like these like legendary
Yeah.
collection cards, like the reverse
It's one of-
hollows.
it's one of my
They
all-time
make the
favourite
set.
sets, yeah.
Obviously they're really cool, but then also the I think it's those and the, the EX sort of the full art EXs, but like the black and white sort of era.
Okay, yeah.
All of those are crazy with like the mega EXs. Those as full arts are some of like the
best
coolest cards I think.
Yeah.
I love those. Like we were seeing earlier, we were seeing the Pristines.
Oh
with
yeah,
the Espeon or
yeah,
whatever.
there's a lot of them as well.
So good, so good.
I think that was someone's like whole collection as
Yeah,
well,
it
because
must
it's
have
very
been.
unusual. You see that many
Of the
like-
same kind of.
like certain grade type
Yeah.
cards like all together. I feel like it.
And they
was all of
there
them.
were a lot of those like full art kind of
Yeah.
Japanese. Yeah,
100%. I mean, legendary collection for me is like
so good.
literally my all-time favorite set. Like I've been lucky enough to open it once as a box. Love to do it again sometime.
It's a box.
Yeah.
What did you do that for?
Did it as a giveaway.
Your money.
Not my money. No.
I was gonna say.
No.
What was it? Was it
uh,
what not?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
When was that? A year?
Year 9.
Year and a bit ago. A long time ago now.
Oh,
Crazy.
I was gonna say not that long ago. Then
yeah.
you said.
Well, it feels like it. But
Yeah.
yeah, we didn't hit the Mewtwo. We didn't hit the Charizard reverse. We hit the Charizard Holo. What are the big reverses that we hit? Did we hit the Pikachu? We might have hit the Pikachu reverse. That's a really, really big card in a 10 as
I can't even imagine what that looks like. Is it the? It's not the jungle like design,
It's
is it?
similar, yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it is similar. You're on the right.
Oh, Chloe's Mewtwo is absolutely flying into the next round right now, guys.
Oh,
My Magikarp might
it might be out.
be
You
out
might
for
be
the
done
count.
for.
What was your Gyarados?
Gyarados,
Is that still going? Oh, that's still going.
Oh, it's going into the next window as well.
Oh yeah.
We're close. We are close.
Oh, Magie's got a bid.
The other great Mewtwo from Top Sun sold for $516 in a PSA 10. So I'm not really like a Top Sun I can appreciate. But I don't really have, apart from Chansey, in my collection. You'll know it as soon as you see it.
Isn't that the one we were talking about that has
Top
the?
Sun.
Never mind.
Yeah, you're thinking of Tops.
I was thinking
Oh, were you thinking of like the Bandai?
the Carlas.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
confusing stuff, man. There's
It
a lot
is. There's a lot
to
going on,
remember. All in the dome.
And guys, if you have been watching and enjoying the stream today, do hit that like button. I thank everyone for
Please.
watching because, come on, it is Super Bowl Sunday, so I know everyone's probably having a good time hanging out with their family and friends. So thank you everyone for watching and hanging out here. We got 15 seconds to go. I'm just intrigued to see.
I can't believe all of our cards are going to the next round. By the way,
I know.
we're smashing it.
Let's have a little. There's only 3, I think that are. Oh no, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Unless they get a bit. Okay, yeah, we're gonna end. I think the Charmeleon's gone. Let's do a little refresh. Okay, so Mewtwo, Carp, Gyarados are still going.
Who's going to take the
Who is going to take the win?
Imagine Chloe's just like actually bidding on that card just so she wins
like
this little.
I wonder what Chloe's going for. I feel like she might go in for
I mean, there wasn't
Espeon.
like. I was going to say, oh, wait. Do you think. Is she still going now? She was bidding like a few. Oh.
I want a Red Flash Mewtwo PSA 10. Oh, she's been just on a different Mewtwo. Chloe, I like it.
Mandalorian comic.
I like it.
Where are you finding that, by the way?
She finds the best stuff. Don't know where, don't know how, but she finds it regardless.
That Espeon's cool.
Yeah, the Espeon is really nice.
That's from the box, isn't it? I swear it's a promo in the box. With a mouse button.
This is in English from...
It's Japanese, though.
It's Eevee Heroes, Japanese.
So what?
Evolving Skies.
I swear there's one where it's like a promo. I'm looking this up.
Yeah, show me a picture.
Zetch, it was $44. That is 44 more than I'd spend on it. I'm not a Star Wars person, to be honest.
Okay, so I am out. The Gyarados is gone.
Oh, wait.
It is between the Magikarp and the Mewtwo.
Eevee Heroes box promo. Yeah. Look. Is this box?
Oh, yes, I know what you're talking about.
See that.
I think people, as soon as they see the colours, they'll know.
Yeah.
Someone had an Eevee Heroes case at the show today.
Really?
Yeah, that's hefty.
I wish that was me. But it weren't.
Guys, I mean, this has been quite the stream. We've had some good items.
They're still going.
We've still got the Mewtwo, the Magikarp, the Espeon.
So, is there like a limit? I suppose it can only go up a certain dollar amount. Like they can only probably go in what, like 25s now.
It depends what price it's already at, where it gets to.
If you click bid, will it show you what?
Let me have a look. So if we went on like the Espeon, for example, I think I'm logged in.
So it's going up in it's going up in 25s. Yeah. All right.
It's such a nice card as well. I love that.
So these guys, if they're really about it, they can just keep going for.
I mean, it could. It's now minute increments, so it gets a lot quicker.
Yeah.
But
these might all end right now.
Apart from the Mewtwo.
Oh wait. Oh yeah.
Just had a bid.
Yeah.
It's still going. But I think overall it's been a pretty good auction.
Yeah, it's been interesting. I just realised Mike's all over here.
How have you found your first PWCC stream?
It's flipping lit, man.
I know.
No, it's interesting to actually see what things go for, because I'm never normally. I'm
You're always on the other side of it. Oh, the Magikarp.
Yeah, I'm never normally on this sort of like higher end of looking at stuff. I've normally got my eyes on like the little, I don't know, the lower end cards that I'm sort of focusing on. Yeah. What? By the way, this Misty.
Yeah.
What is she?
She's popular. She's still going.
Yeah.
Something a bit different. PSA 10 as well. Pop 1 of 7.
Is that what? Is that Togepi?
Fairly like. Yeah, it's literally.
I have a mate that likes Togepi. That Wait, are all these? Oh wait. Oh, we're literally down to the top 3.
Down
and
to
2 of them.
Very last 3 are
literally
what people guess, which
you should have guessed
happened
Misty
for a very, very long time as well, because everyone goes like Pikachu, Charizard. Like,
I mean, we did
stuff.
Sort of cheat by literally guessing right at the end, but
there was still like 3 pages of cards left at that point. So
was there?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
There was.
I thought there was like.
We scrolled a little bit.
Okay. All right. Wait. Wait.
It's gonna be. You won.
GG. Because Misty's not a Pokemon.
Misty's not a Pokemon. So, PWCC has won, and he was my co-host as well.
First timer.
Doesn't get any better than that. So,
Maybe
guys,
luck.
if you want Zetch to come back, let us know.
Yeah.
I think we'll have you back.
Some point.
100%.
Maybe. We'll see.
Maybe permanent co-host. Maybe we'll see.
You said permanent.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Guys,
that is good.
Do hit that like button on your way out tonight if you're watching this back, as it's always saved on the channel. Please hit that like button. Please let us know what your favourite cards are. I will be back. I won't be back next week, so I'll be in the Netherlands at a card show, but I will be back the following weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I forgot you had your spoon.
What was that?
Did you even use it throughout the stream?
Not in this stream, no.
No, but he's using it now. So please hit that like button. Go check out PWCC. And guys, until next time,
yep.
Thank you so much for watching, and good night.
Good night.